Housing is a major problem, particularly in the cities, partly because of the influx of people in search of greener pastures. Convener of the program, along with other participants, expressed the conviction that it will be futile for government alone to attempt to bridge the huge housing deficit.
But it gives those who have no option at all some glimmer of hope. And I think in the way the country is going right now, hope is very important. You know, it's good for people to put in a token somewhere and be expecting some good news. So that is what this is really about, you know. And when someone wins, I mean, it changes the game for their families, their friends, their lives. We know how it is in Abuja and the country in general. A lot of scams, frauds when it comes to getting a house, even renting a house. You know, so we identified this problem early on, and the team, we felt, how can we be a part of the solution? You know, how can we support the government's efforts at, you know, mitigating the housing problem? And this is just one of the ways. And if it means putting a little into it, I mean, just a little bit, why not? I think we can all enjoy as people start to participate more and more and more.
Housing is 11 on the Sustainable Development Goal, and participants say these may be achievable with double commitments.
The challenge of having a land, one, the challenge I'm talking about is maybe buying a land that is not having a genuine paper.
Yes, for this kind of promotions, you need to have some kind of approval from these bodies. You can't just up one day and start putting all this together. There are steps and there are procedures that we had to follow. We had to make sure that all the checks and balances or whatever else that goes into this sort of thing is right. And they're here because at first we had challenges, but they've helped us get to this point. They understood what we're trying to do, they support it, and that's the role. Yes, we have the approval of the Nigerian Lottery Regulatory Commission and the Consumer Protection Council, 100%.
Some still feel a reform mortgage system could be the practical solution to the exorbitant cost of rentals in the cities.
It's very, very difficult. It's very difficult because of the way things are. Business is not more the way it is. Even the workers are also complaining. Their monthly allowance is not being paid to them. So it's very, very hard now.
Yes, I'm a tenant anyway. It is not an easy thing here because when you look around here, it's a mini city.
Housing deficit today stands at about 17 million, and it poses a great challenge for government to reduce it to avoid a backlash. Sadiat Dosumu, AIT News, Abuja.